there, food lovers! We all know the joy of sharing a delicious meal, but some of our favorite human foods can be downright dangerous for dogs and cats. So, whether you're whipping up a feast or just enjoying a snack, it's important to know which foods to keep out of your pet's reach. Over the next few minutes, we're going to dive into a list of 10 common foods that could spell trouble for your four-legged friends. So, grab a seat, maybe a cup of tea, for you, not Fido. And let's get started. Let's start with a big one: chocolate. It's a beloved treat for humans, but for dogs and cats, it's a major no-no. Chocolate contains theobromine, which our furry friends can't metabolize as easily as we can. This can cause vomiting, diarrhea, hyperactivity, tremors, seizures, and even heart problems. The darker the chocolate, the higher the theobromine content, so dark chocolate and baking chocolate are the most toxic. If your pet manages to snag a bite, call your vet right away and let them know the type of chocolate and how much your pet ingested. Next up, we have grapes and raisins. These little snacks might seem harmless, but they can cause sudden kidney failure in dogs. We don't know exactly what makes them so toxic, but even a small amount can be dangerous. Store your grapes and raisins in airtight containers, keep them off counters and tables, and dispose of any leftovers securely. Prevention is key. Onions and garlic are pantry staples found in many dishes, but they can be harmful to both dogs and cats. They contain compounds that can damage red blood cells, leading to hemolytic anemia, which can be life-threatening. The toxic effects can be cumulative, so even small amounts consumed over time can add up. Be mindful when cooking with onions and garlic and store them securely. Alcohol is a big no-no for pets. It depresses the central nervous system, and even small amounts can cause intoxication, leading to vomiting, diarrhea, coordination problems, and even death. Keep alcoholic beverages out of reach and never give your pet any food or drinks containing alcohol. This includes unbaked dough containing yeast, as it can produce alcohol as it ferments. Make sure your furry friend has a safe and alcohol-free alternative. Caffeine can be a real downer for pets. It's a stimulant that affects the central nervous system and can cause restlessness, hyperactivity, rapid breathing, increased heart rate, muscle tremors, seizures, and even death. Keep caffeinated beverages like coffee, tea, and energy drinks well out of reach of your pets. Don't forget about other sources of caffeine, like chocolate, coffee beans, tea bags, and some medications. It's always best to err on the side of caution and keep caffeine far away from your furry companions. Xylitol is an artificial sweetener found in many sugar-free foods and drinks. While safe for humans, it can be extremely dangerous for dogs. It causes a rapid release of insulin, leading to a dangerous drop in blood sugar or hypoglycemia. Symptoms can include vomiting, weakness, lethargy, loss of coordination, seizures, and liver failure. Always check the labels of any human food you're giving your dog. And if you suspect your dog has ingested xylitol, contact your veterinarian immediately. Avocados are a mixed bag for pets. While the flesh isn't particularly toxic, it's best to avoid giving it to your furry friends. Avocados contain persin, found in the leaves, pit, skin, and flesh, which can cause vomiting and diarrhea. The pit is the most toxic part, so keep avocados out of reach and dispose of pits and skins properly. Avoid giving your pet any avocado-containing products. Macadamia nuts are another food to keep away from your furry friends. They contain a toxin that affects the nervous system and muscles in dogs. Symptoms can include weakness, lethargy, vomiting, tremors, ataxia, and hyperthermia. Macadamia nut poisoning is rarely fatal, and most dogs recover fully with supportive care. However, it's best to err on the side of caution and keep macadamia nuts away from your canine companions. Dogs love to chew on bones, but cooked bones are a big no-no. They can easily splinter and break into sharp fragments, causing blockages or tears in the digestive system. These blockages can be life-threatening and often require surgery to remove. Stick to raw bones, appropriately sized for your dog, and always supervise your dog when they're gnawing on any type of bone. Consult with your veterinarian about the best types of bones for your furry friend. Raw fish might seem like a natural treat for pets, but it can be risky. It can contain bacteria like Salmonella and E. coli, causing food poisoning. Raw fish can also harbor parasites like roundworms and tapeworms, leading to health problems. If you're determined to give your pet fish, make sure it's thoroughly cooked to kill any harmful bacteria or parasites. Consult with your veterinarian about the best diet for your furry friend. So there you have it, folks. Our top 10 dangerous foods to keep away from your furry friends. By being mindful of what we feed them and keeping these hazardous foods out of reach, we can help ensure our furry companions live long and happy lives. If you ever suspect your pet has ingested something toxic, contact your veterinarian or the ASPCA Animal Poison Control Center immediately. Happy cooking and happy pet parenting.